zone, 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The pitcher, number 36,
Mike Minor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Jason Hayward will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Carl Crawford would be next. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front. Brian Pena will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Billy Hamilton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Lined hard to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he'll round it and try for third. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Brandon Phillips will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there, 0-1. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would
and meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Joey Votto will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Jay Bruce will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Todd Frazier will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you can't not lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he's fallen behind now. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Center field. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Number 45, Sean Marshall.
Carl Crawford is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. Freddie Freeman will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A look at Crawford. Now the pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Justin Upton will step in, a base hit in his last time.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Andrelton Simmons will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. Able to look it in as Mesoraco, and that's out number 2. Chris Johnson will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Alfredo Simon will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that misses inside. 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now it's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2-1 now. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Ryan Ludwig will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance. Now
here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Zach Cozart will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Devin Mesoraco will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Here comes another 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this game just got a little more interesting. This is a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Skip Schumacher will get his first shot at it here. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. David Carpenter will get the call now as he'll try to get. hold off on the slider here to start.